Hi everybody, it's Kris here from the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel and the host of the Always Smiling Faces podcast, and I'm here to give my prediction for the upcoming game against Arsenal on Sunday. So starting 11, it's a no-brainer. Dubravka in goal. He's been player of the season, hands down, this season. He's got a mistake in him, like most keepers, but he's always going to pull it out of the bag. He's always going to have at least once in that game a match-winning save. Absolute no-brainer. Dolo had a decent game against Oxford in the Cup, but it's no shock to see Dubravka back in there. Defence is where it gets a bit tricky. Centre-backs, we're stuck for choice at the minute. We've obviously got Fernandes, Shaw, Lascelles, Kieran Clark. There's only three of them getting a spot. This week, obviously, Lascelles, captain of the team, he's going to be in there. I think he organises the back three, back five, whatever you want to call it, very, very well. I've been a massive critic of Lascelles in the past, but with having him back in the team, you can see why he's there, and he deserves to be there, to be honest with you. He's probably not the best defender, but he's probably my first name in that back four, back three, back five at this moment in time. Either side, I'll probably go for Fabian Shaw on the right hand side. Lascelles, Kieran Clark. Once again, Kieran Clark, a player that most of us were probably expecting to leave the club in the summer. He's been great when called upon, so he gets in there for me. Wing backs, we've got the two new lads. We've got Danny Rose, just came in at the end of January. We've got Lazaros there. Yedlin's back from injury after a few weeks away. I'd like to see Yedlin. I'll probably keep Yedlin on the right hand side. He's got that pace going forward. Admittedly, his crossing of the ball hasn't been fantastic, but he's in there for me. Other side of the pitch, I'm going to go with Danny Rose. Richie, he's played a lot of minutes. He's got a lot of minutes under his belt since he came back from injury. It was a bad injury. He's on the sidelines for months on end. I think he needs a little bit of a rest, even though he probably is one of the better crossers of the ball. I think we probably should give Danny Rose a chance. It's against Arsenal, obviously massive rivals of Spurs, where Danny Rose came from. He has stayed in the northeast to focus on his game while a lot of the players have been away for the winter break. But Danny Rose gets that for me. Midfield, once again, stuck for choice. We've got the two Longstaffs in there. Sean Longstaff had a fantastic game at number 10 against Oxford. I know it's Oxford. Oxford put up a good fight against it, so he deserves credit there. But he makes the bench for me. This week I'd go for Isaac Hayden in the centre of the pitch alongside Bentaleb. Another one who had a great game in the Cup. He looks like a decent player since he's arrived. I know it's only been a few games, but he does look like a very good player. So fingers crossed he can continue to do that and steady it in the middle of the park. He looks calm, he looks composed. Very similar to what Mikel Merino was for it. So I'm looking forward to see what he can do in the future. Either side of them pushing forward, I'm going Saint on the left hand side. It's an absolute no-brainer. He's there to break ankles of defenders. He's exciting. He's probably the one player in the team that gets you on the edge of the seat when he's going forward. He always looks like he's about to do something. Back from injury, but like many others, he's looking sharp. So defenders will be scared of him, and if he's on top form, defenders will be calling for that referee to blow the whistle, especially when Saint's driving at them. I don't think Saint knows what he's doing himself half the time, never mind defenders who are trying to mark him. Other hand side, Miggy. I know we've probably seen the better of Miggy coming in from the left, but Saint gets that position all day long for me. Miggy's an absolute grafter. He's going to give you 110% no matter where he is on the pitch. I'm saying on the right hand side, but I would like to see Miggy have a bit of a free roll behind Joe and Saint possibly. So Miggy, I know it's just over a year since he signed for the club. He hasn't got many goals under his belt, but once again, you cannot replace him in that team right now. So Miggy starts for me. Up top, it's Joe. Joe Linton, massive criticism over the last few weeks, and from many fan channels and many fans inside St James's Park. He's getting sharper. It looks like he's getting better as the weeks go on. With the right service, the right delivery, he'll be a decent player. I don't really hold any judgment against it. I think he will be a very, very good player for Newcastle United. I just hope it doesn't go down the same route as what Mitrovic did, where fans turn on him very, very quickly. Mitrovic obviously in the Championship now doing wonders. But Joe, he scored 2 decent goals against Oxford in the St James's Park clash, if I remember correctly. Both of them offside, but the ball should have been there earlier for him. I don't think it was his fault that he was offside. He was anticipating the ball. St Maximin was holding on to it a little bit too long. So yeah, Joe to start. It's going to be a tough game. Another game where Newcastle United sit back, absorb the pressure, hopefully hit Arsenal on the counter-attack. I'm slightly optimistic for this one. I'd take a draw hands down. If you offer me a draw right now, I'd snap my hands off. Maybe Newcastle can just do something with this. Maybe. Fingers crossed, and I'll see you on the other side. See you later.